So I want to know from you guys, what are some games that you remember launching big, but have been pretty much forgotten now?
My first game, I can't help but say it, but Lethal Company on the PC. This game made a huge splash when it was released. It's a co-op game. You go in with 3 friends. I think it's 4 friends. You go in and gather material from these abandoned haunted warehouses, and you just try to make it out of there alive. And it has really funny prox chat. Oh, it was a great time while it lasted, but when I tell you this thing just ran out of gas, oh boy, did it run out of gas, and you don't hear about this one any longer, and that's kind of too bad because it was a gem while it lasted.
For my first pick, this one's gonna hurt, gentlemen. Brace yourselves. It is Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Oh man, those were so huge and so fun. And back in the day, people used to come over. We used to have some beers, hang out, party, and play all the time. And then poof. One morning we woke up and they were all completely dead. And then people have tried to get it to kind of come back, and they've done Rocksmith and they've done the Fortnite edition, but it never really caught on again. And people just threw out their old plastic controllers, and RIP Rock Band.
My first one is LA Noire. So LA Noire had this huge beginning. It had initially it sold over 5 million units for its first year. It was developed by Team Bondi at Rockstar. Everyone said it was this groundbreaking game. You had never seen facial animations like this. The lip sync was on point. Everyone really loved this game. But despite all of that, it never got a sequel. Team Bondi folded shortly after the release amid reports of grueling development conditions and mismanagement. I remember it being huge when it first came out and everyone was playing it, and now nothing.
My second pick, now this is gonna come at you fast, boys, but Helldivers 2. Okay,
what?
Now this
You're
game,
nuts. You're crazy.
This
Oh
game
my god.
fell
I'm not
off.
responding to the YouTube comments, so you're gonna have to on this video.
This game fell off. You know why I'm saying it fell off? It could have gone upwards and been in the stratosphere with its success. Instead, it's still doing okay, but it could have been way better. Now, had they not nerfed everything to the ground, had they actually included some better content early on in its lifespan, this game would have been a hit, and me and the boys would be playing probably still right now, but we're not. It hit a wall, unfortunately, and therefore it's not going where it should be going.
For my second pick, I want to talk about Resistance Fall of Man. This was PlayStation's answer to Halo. It was supposed to be that big, and it was developed by Insomniac Games, which we all know and love. There were actually 3 of these games over the lifespan, starting in 2006. They tried to tell the story about an alternate future with aliens that come down and take over the Earth. It was supposed to rival Halo, and it had a huge online infrastructure as well. I think even the second game allowed 40 people to be in one battle, which was unheard of the day. Sony put an enormous amount of money in this franchise and series, but it unfortunately didn't go anywhere, and I don't think anyone remembers these games today.
My last one is Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. So this game came out in 2012. It was written by R.A. Salvatore, who's a huge fantasy writer. It had really great combat. You had this magic combo with weapons. It was kind of Fable-esque. You could switch up your combat on the fly. It sold 1.2 million copies in its first 90 days, which is a huge number for like a brand new IP. People really loved it at the beginning, but then the studio completely collapsed. There was a whole bunch of drama around it. It had something to do with some sports guy was invested
Kurt
in it.
Schilling. And he got the state of Rhode Island to actually invest in this thing. And when it didn't make its money back because it was so over budget, the state of Rhode Island actually ended up getting in trouble and losing a bunch of money. And it was huge controversy for its day.
And then they did like a remaster of it in 2020, but no one really cared about it then. I really loved it, but man, that game, it has a cult following, but people just completely gave up on it, and now it's gone. If there's a question that you have that you want us to take on, you can email us at goodplayingwithyou@gmail.com, and we'll discuss it in a future episode.